Hey, Andre.
Oh, it's good to have you back, Ryan.
It's good to be back.
Good to have you back. Really good.
There's something that I really love about starting a conversation when I know there's only 1 minute between the time the show starts and the time that we have to go live for any interactions to take place. So the conversation must start and end in that time, and I just really like the pressure that it puts on.
I love that too.
Yeah.
I mean, and it gives you some hilarious openings.
Can you explain what's happening today for Austin?
Yeah, it was just a jam-packed day. I had a long meeting. It went longer than I thought. We were going to record a leg one before this, but it's not happening. So we're doing a double show right now. This is leg one and leg two. It can walk because it has 2 legs.
So true.
So yeah,
true.
It's time for us to maybe make it run.
Shout out to Tapia. Isn't that his nickname? He's El Granquio. What's
El
El
Cangrejo, that means the
Cangrejo?
crab.
Where are you doing a crab-like motion?
No, I was just doing a person walking like motion.
What I really miss about you is Henry and I very at home in the first part of the show. We get into a little nonsense. Henry's always like, he's got some like Avs or Nuggets takes he's got to get off his chest because he doesn't get to talk about those in his day-to-day life. So, it's a mix of big three and off the rails. But then it's what happens in that nebulous area before we do the DraftKings read and after, without getting too deep into the dilemma. You navigate that well.
Oh, well, thanks.
I
I appreciate that. I feel like I have a lot of pressure on me now to do that today.
No, it comes naturally.
Dre, Ben, you
Yeah.
need some Euro picks. So, quickly.
Yes.
Are we doing
yes,
the Euro
yes,
Cup
yes.
right now?
If you want to call it that way, yeah. No one's calling it the Euro Cup, but it is a competition between European national teams, and a cup will be won at the end of it.
But this is like the World Cup, but only for Europe.
Europeans only, yes. South America, Copa America going on.
Ecuador, did they lose?
Copa America.
I don't know if that's gone down yet.
Copa America, I've never watched
Yeah.
it, but Allie worked a Copa America game and got this backpack out of it that I've been traveling with for 5 years.
Love that. Very worldly.
So I'm a huge Copa America fan just because of that Nike backpack.
It's big time stuff, and
Ecuador lost to Colombia 1-0.
that's a shame.
You got to score to win.
In the States, we have whatever Mickey Mouse CONCACAF competitions will
We
go
won
down.
it, didn't we?
Yeah, and I think we're
In
doubling
Denver.
up. I think we've got another like Gold Cup or something coming up.
Oh, the Gold Cup. I know the Gold Cup.
The Gold Cup. So, Ben, if we were doing a leg one, I would have told you in the stat of the day portion that the bet to make these Euros is over on corners.
You can take the over-under on corners?
Oh, yeah. You sure can. You can take over 7.5, 8.5, 9.5. The overs were hot. Unders had a big weekend.
Do you think that they have to establish that they're not just talking about how many corners there are on the field? Because it would be over 4,
right.
over 3.5
Everyone's
every
like,
time.
4, right. No, I think people understand that's not the case.
Okay, good. What were you going to say, Allie?
I was going to ask Argentina, Chile. All right, thoughts on that? But we can
Argentina.
We'd like Argentina, yeah. I imagine the juice isn't phenomenal, but we would like Argentina.
I don't know that much about soccer, but I can tell you just about, you give me any 2 countries, I could tell you which one's favored.
Yeah, I think that's correct.
How about
Sounds like a great game, actually.
Paraguay and Bolivia?
Paraguay.
Ooh, Paraguay all the way.
Let me check now on DraftKings.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you weren't ready for that? You
I,
just throw that out and not be
I
prepared.
assumed you were on the Copa America section of the app.
Who's favored? That's the
Minus 143.
Yeah.
Let's go, baby. Keep them coming.
Colombia, Venezuela,
Colombia.
Colombia. No.
Brazil, Peru,
Brazil.
So come on.
Chile, Bolivia,
Chile.
Uruguay, Argentina.
Argentina.
Ooh, Argentina. Yeah.
You got all.
Boom.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
Pretty good. That was pretty good. All right.
Sports never hurt.
Yeah, so the point of this was, how are we going to make sports fun again?
Euros.
Over the last 2 weeks, I would say, some of the least fun I've ever had watching sports.
Yeah, no doubt. Some of. Not the least fun I've ever had.
No. I watched the Buffs go 1-11 one time.
Yeah, I was going to say. The Dan Hawkins era.
But this was painful in two totally different ways.
It's not great.
The Avs was like a special type of pain where it was like, oh, I know you can do this and you're not. The Nuggets was this very helpless type of pain, which is just like you poor, you know what, just have no chance based on the guys that you have trying to play the game.
So brutal.
Anyways, we're past it. We're moving on.
Yeah. Great
this
opportunities.
show's about to change dramatically over the next few months.
It is, huh?
Well, I mean, we can't just give out Avs and Nuggets picks every single night anymore.
No, that ship has sailed.
So now we're going to have to go a little deeper into our bag, a little more research.
Love it.
A little more vibes picks.
Love it.
A lot more UFC.
A lot more. Oh, God, I love UFC.
I forgot to send you the video. Your guy, Brandon Moreno, belt holder, Ryan.
That's my guy?
Remember, you loved him. You loved his vibe. Yeah.
Did he have a great post-game interview or something?
Probably did. You should have seen this one after winning the title fight, though.
Who did he beat?
Figueiredo,
Oh.
the really badass Brazilian guy.
Yeah, little guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're both flyweights.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm remembering.
Right?
Yeah.
Ben says it's deep cut season.
It is absolutely deep cut season.
Yeah, it's deep cut season indeed.
Okay. Let's get into the deep cuts.
Let's do it.
And we'll start with Dre's Big Three.
Yeah, so we have the
Wait.
Vegas
Take this off
Golden
for a second.
Knights.
Take this off for a second.
Yeah.
I never finished what I was trying to say.
Okay.
Sports have sucked for a while now. 2 weeks of just pain.
Yeah.
The only way to make it fun again is to bet on other teams.
Yeah.
You don't have the Rockies. Don't try to do that. You'll end up in a worse place. You need to find teams and players that you like and bet on them.
Yeah,
And that's
true.
how we're going to
It's
get
true.
sports back. That's how we're going to get the fun of sports back. Anyways, Dre's Big Three.
It's true. And we start with this game one, Montreal Canadiens taking on the Vegas Golden Knights. Unsurprisingly, Ryan, of the top 5 teams conceding the fewest goals in these playoffs, all are still alive except for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And second on that list are the Montreal Canadiens, allowing only 2.18 goals per game. They've been hot and cold. Their system really allows them to kind of, stifle teams defensively, slow down the rhythm. And this is going to be an interesting game one because unlike the first 2 series where these teams had played each other 10-plus times during the regular season, they have yet to play each other once this regular season. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be a very new feel-out process, and I think that'll lead to low scoring for 2 low-scoring teams. And so I'll be hammering the under 3.5. Don't usually give out unders. I think that's a good omen.
You want the under on Vegas.
Yeah. I love the Canadiens in goal. I love their defensive system. I think this will hit. Then give me Trae Young over 2.5 threes. This has hit 5 of the 8 games he's played. What I love about this is if it's a blowout for the Hawks, he's going to be searching for that deep 3 dagger to really, salt in the wound.
This is a great bet. 2.5?
Right? I hit this on Friday, 2 in one day, thanks to Trae. If they're getting blown out, however, they do that modern
Chuck
basketball,
City.
Right? BS, instant gratification. I can't work for anything. I either win the lotto or I'm just going to give up. And that's Trae Young over 2.5 threes for you.
You know what's the worst part of that style of basketball?
What?
When the guys shooting those threes are Facu and Monte when they're off, and Austin Rivers.
It's rough, man.
Because like Trae Young shooting those threes, at least he's got a good chance.
Right. It's true. Yeah, that's the thing. Round 2 for the Nuggets. In an NBA where stats have been inflated like crazy and everyone's just making absurd shots, round 2, that ship kind of sailed for the Nuggets.
Yeah.
That's where that came to an end. And then
It's fine though. Like, I'm not mad at anyone
how could you be mad?
except the refs last night.
I mean, I'm mad at God because if there was ever a year the Nuggets could have won it had they been fully healthy, it was this year. Like, that's all I think of when I get a notification that says Kyrie Irving is out.
Yeah.
I think, oh, great. So we really would have won a championship. Yeah. Kawhi Leonard, over 29.5 points. They're big favorites tonight against the Jazz, in part because, we got to see how healthy Donovan Mitchell is, and and Mike Conley will not be playing. But in wins for the Clippers this postseason, Kawhi's averaging 34.5 points per game. And yeah, they're over 200-point favorites. I think they win, and I think they win easy. And Kawhi's going to go off and have a big game.
Love it. All right, let's go to mine.
Wow. Under rebounds, Chase. That's bold. I'll just say that.
I mean, but Selly comes in and says, if Ben Simmons is going to guard Trae Young, he's going to be, 30 feet away from the basket all night.
Damn it all, Selly. That is as good a point as anyone's made on this show in a long time.
All right.
That's outstanding.
Now my big three.
Wait.
Oh, let's not forget to shout out the DNVR bar staff during each of the playoff games. Yeah, I mean,
They're legends.
I shout those guys out
They're legends.
5 times a day.
Best of the best.
They are the best, and they went through one hell of a grind.
Yeah.
Especially coming like right out of a dark time
Yep.
for the entire industry, and where like these types of establishments don't have a lot of capital to just add staff, and our staff just strapped in and stepped up for the entirety of the time.
Incredible
and we did add
stuff.
some new faces, and everyone fit in seamlessly.
Yeah. And I will say, best way to shout them out and support them, keep coming to the bar even without Avs and Nuggets going on. Because still popping. Still lots of fun stuff all summer.
And we've got all sorts of good ideas for stuff we're going to do, so it should be really exciting. Keep an eye out. Okay. I'm going to try out a Rockies bet.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
I did not expect this. Wow.
Yeah.
The Gomster.
The Gomster, dude. He's actually been pretty nasty.
Is Pine Tar on or off Gombi's fingers impacting your bet?
Well, it better be on.
Let's go. Let's go.
But are we going to start regulating foreign substances all of a sudden?
I think they might be doing that.
Oh.
I think that's the thing the last couple of weeks. I know I've been trying to mine this trend, but still too little of a sample size.
Yes. And I know this is a tough transition. That's not points we're talking about. It's over 5.5 strikeouts.
Case, yeah.
Over
yeah.
5.5 strikeouts. Got to get that 12-6 dropping in there.
Oh, and a double 60-minuter, huh?
Yes.
You're in your bag, man. I love this. I love
feeling
this.
it. Golden Knights 60-minute line. I don't know. It's just a vibes thing. I don't think the Canadians are actually good.
No.
I think that Vegas just throws 4 lines of solid players at a team like the Canadians, and they just don't know what to do with themselves.
Nice.
So I actually still don't mind your under. Like, I think it could be a 3-1 type of night.
Abso.
And then finally, feeling here where I just think they're better.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to try and ride that.
Much better, in fact.
Chase coming in here with more defense of his Simmons pick. Simmons grabbed 4 3 and 4 rebounds so far in the season. He has not hit this in 5 games against Atlanta this season. That's stat of the day worthy.
Okay, but what about the regular season, Chase?
No, he included the regular season.
Wow.
Yeah, 0-5.
Wow, including playoffs. They'd only played twice during the regular season. Okay.
It's pretty good stuff.
I'm intrigued by Trae Young leading scorer in that game.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued by the Tampa Bay Lightning to win it all.
Yeah.
Because the Golden Knights plus 105, Lightning plus 270, Ryan. Yeah. And in the NBA, Ryan, now the Bucks are favored to win that series against the Nets. But guess who's favored to win the NBA championship?
The Nets.
Yes.
What is that?
An opportunity for us to sprinkle everyone else. Sprinkle the Bucks. Sprinkle the Suns. Because now, so the Clippers are plus 900, favored to win tonight. if they're in a series against Jazz or Suns, they'll be
Did
favored.
Chris Paul set some sort of mid-range record in that series?
Who knows?
Like, I've seen the Nuggets play Kobe in a series, and that was still the best mid-range performance I've ever seen in a series.
So upsetting.
That was crazy.
Yeah, it was absurd.
Like, as soon as he got to that spot, there was never like, please don't go in. It was just like, oh, bucket.
Yeah, and I want to see if the Jazz use similar drop coverage, and of course, if they play the Jazz, if Rudy on that drop coverage has just enough length
To affect the shot.
to challenge that more.
I don't think so.
If so,
JaVale
though,
couldn't do it.
you just launched from 3.
JaVale couldn't do it. He's longer than Rudy.
There were a couple of rebounds. JaVale left me wanting for more.
There's a lot of things that everyone left me wanting more. Everyone not named Nikola Jokic.
Yeah.
And Brian has this take as well.
What? Oh, I can't say hockey teams in cities where it doesn't snow or the temp never gets below 60. Could not agree more. But it's,
I'm sorry. If you don't love a good Florida Derby in the NHL, I don't know what you're doing, frankly.
I can't stand a good Florida Derby.
If you're not invested on Barkey and Stamkos and Victor Hedman shot on goal lines, I just don't know what you're doing.
I'm betting on the Lightning and the Knights tonight.
Exactly.
So it's kind of like an emotional thing.
Yeah, right. Because who are the Lightning playing?
The Isles.
That's too proper northern
Yes.
New York, Montreal.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and you're going with the Golden Knights and the Lightning.
I'm going with the desert.
Yikesies. The swamp. The desert and the swamp.
The desert and the swamp sounds like a novel.
Yeah, it does. Right. Charles Dickens is. In his much acclaimed sequel of A Tale of Two Cities comes The Desert and the Swamp.
Oh, God. All right. Shout out to DraftKings
Let's
Sportsbook,
go,
where
let's
this
go.
week, what do we have this week?
Yeah, tell me.
Well, yes, you can still win 1 to win 100 on any NBA money line. I just double checked that. I'm not just talking
Heck
about
yeah.
it. But you know
Heck
what?
yeah.
1 to win 100 on any NBA money line.
Love that.
Just guess the team right, and you can get $100 in site credits, which is pretty sick.
Yeah, no doubt.
With that being said, you can also get a sign-up bonus up to $1,000 when you use the code DNVR at sign-up. And we can't recommend you do that enough because it also tells the people at DraftKings that you're part of our squad, which we really love. Yeah. So check them out. Go use the code DNVR. This is how you're going to make sports fun again. It's the only way to really survive between now and football season is to be betting on these garbage teams that are left.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I'm getting a bit of March Madness vibe from the Euros. We really mined March Madness well.
I would love to get into the Euros.
Yeah, well,
I need some guidance.
A little single game madness. Yeah, I'm studying up. All right. So we'll
I
be
need
ready.
you to text me
by
and say,
midweek. We'll be ready.
What does the Euros mean? Like, is that like?
It's like the World Cup, but only for Europe.
Only for you. It's like Copa America, but for Europe.
Each city, like Sweden, or each like country.
Each country.
Yes, yeah.
So it's not like the English Premier League.
No.
So what I need from you is like a text that says like, "Hey, this good game is happening. You should watch it."
First good game will be tomorrow. France, Germany. Good stuff.
I need a little reminder.
I'll give you the reminder.
All right, thank you.
I'm just letting our listeners know because I can't text all of them.
Anyways, sign up bonus up to $1,000 when you join and use the code DNVR. You must be 21 or older, Colorado only. Bonus comprised of a first deposit bonus and a first bet match, each for $500. Deposit bonus requires a 25x playthrough and restrictions to apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700.
Nice.
And don't call that number and just say like, "Oh, Denver teams haven't won since Hector was a pup. Help me." They won't. They don't have anything to offer.
Cisneros agrees. France, Germany tomorrow.
Well, as a Koenigsberg, I think I'm gonna have to go for the Germans.
Nice. Scotland, England. I disagree. That's a bad game. Good one for the over corners.
What is Scotland?
Let's go.
Scotland has a squad all of a sudden?
Scotland's got a squad. Lots of countries squadding up these days.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what the Euros are all about. Squatting up with the boys.
Well, I just mean like Scotland is decent.
Decent, yeah. I would not go past that. Wales also made it.
Wales, huh?
Mm-hmm. North Macedonia, big surprise.
Did they win yesterday?
They lost.
Okay.
They lost. Yeah, Austria got them 3-1. Yep.
Did you know what MK?
Spain, Sweden looks so good. We got a lot. I think you guys really are gonna have to get into soccer.
Oh,
Yeah, 62 minutes in.
everyone
62.
knows that I root heavy for Sweden because of DNVR Madden League Commissioner Timmy from Sweden.
Love that. Yeah, and who wants to root for Spain? Shout out to any Spanish listeners, but we will fade you.
Juancho
Shouts to Juancho. Big shouts to Juancho. Yeah.
and Big Willie.
Big Willie. Free Willie, for real. He's with the Pellies now?
I don't know.
Okay. Forget that. All right,
Drum of the
Ryan.
day?
Let's do it. It's a light one since we're having fun, right?
Yeah, I like fun.
So, what player parlay would we bet our lives on tonight?
Okay, let me start by being
For
very
tonight's
clear about
anonymous
something.
slate.
There's no parlay in history that I would bet my life on. I'm telling you,
Even
give
a
me
correlated player prop parlay?
Give me nothing. Give me two minus 10,000 favorites. I still wouldn't bet my life on it.
Well, yeah. I mean, especially in that case, because everyone knows if we were to parlay 2 minus 1,000 favorites, that shit's losing.
The only parlay that I would trust is a parlay in the MAC,
Heck yes.
and I still wouldn't bet my life on it.
The Mac is our home. It really is.
A MAC parlay. Whew, wow, does that get the juices flowing?
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait for a good Wednesday, some good old-fashioned Maction on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
All right,
I
Ryan.
mean, that's the peak of sports.
It really is the peak of sports betting at least.
Okay, so let me hop into the player prop section here on DraftKings Sportsbook. In the NBA, I don't really trust hockey props, so I'm going.
Yeah, I mean, so we should say these player parlay props, they're only in the NBA section, guys.
Okay. Points here.
Klimt from Switzerland, double and the Hawks to win. Plus 270. Who says no?
Me.
Okay.
I will take, if I'm taking something from that game, it's Trey's threes.
Yeah, but we can't player prop parlay it. Would you take
Oh, you're
Trey?
talking what player prop parlay? Okay.
Yeah.
You confused me a little bit because you can make a parlay of player props.
Oh, indeed you can. I wasn't thinking. Yeah, that's
So
right.
that's what I was thinking. You're saying just one.
Yeah.
Just one.
Just one to put your life on. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm more willing to put my life on something
Let's go. By the way, boosted tonight, you can bet Trae Young to go over 24 and over 10 assists. Nice juice on that. That's a fun one, better than betting like a double-double.
Right.
And then the really enjoyable one, now I think this is kind of cheese, frankly, is Paul George to record under 25.5 points and the Clips to win. I mean, the Clips to lose, so Jazz to win.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a fade Paul George and the Clips bet.
Fade playoff P, huh?
It's kind of
I
fun.
love that. I would love to.
He has picked it up in this series, I'll say. And they're big favorites tonight, so just putting that out there. But it is a lovable one. So, yeah, I think I'd go Trae Young over 28
What about
and the Hawks to win. I gotta say, we've kind of been on the wrong end of this Sixers series for a minute now.
a Bogdanovich player prop parlay?
Okay, they'll allow it.
Oh, they'll allow it.
Oh my! Croatian bogey, Utah Jazz bogey, worst game he's had in forever in their first loss last game. Mm-hmm. So I expect a big bounce back from bald bogey, as I call him.
So you could go Bogdan over 18 points and the Hawks to win,
Uh huh.
and Bojan
Yeah.
over 18 points, and the Jazz to win.
Yes. Yes.
I don't think we're putting our lives on this one.
No.
But
We would pick one of those to put our lives on.
I was talking to Andre's wife earlier, and she signed off on this and said, if this hits, she will draw out of a hat for your next child to be named Bogdan or Bojan.
Yeah, which one would we pick?
In the one that doesn't land will be the middle name. So Bogdan,
Bojan Simone. I love that. I love that. That's great. Yeah, you are trying to break the matrix.
You know?
It's true. That's true.
I'm out here. I try to do something special every day, and today that's what I'm doing.
Yep. Hashtag we out here.
So can we get a number on that? Actually, my bet slip is full.
Oh yeah. Let's go device number 2. Bogdan, Bojan over 18 and their teams to win.
I love that they're both on the same page. You know, that feels really really nice to me. Feels like it helps the show.
It's almost like they think we are oh, it's doing that thing. We'll get it. Okay,
guys. Everyone hold tight.
Don't worry.
Nobody panic right now.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Merely 6 corners in this Spain-Sweden game. A little concerned.
How many do we need?
9 would be ideal,
it's
but
there.
we'll take 8. Whoa,
It's already there. It's already there.
Calm down, buddy. Plus 1655.
That's a baby beluga.
Baby beluga. Yes. Table side Caesar.
A
style as well.
Bogdan, Bojan, baby beluga, Bogdanovich.
Also known as a double B, but then it's squared.
Oh my God.
Double B squared, yeah.
That's a lot of B's.
Yeah, I know. That's a lot of math. Abstract, Spain, Sweden. That's 2 teams with an S. Under hitting on the corners. Lots of information. Ryan, frankly, I have more stat of the day stuff to unleash tomorrow.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Is it about the Euros?
Euros we've touched on today.
Okay, I was thinking I'm on the verge of becoming a huge Euros guy.
Let's go. Let's do it.
All right, cool. I think that's all we have.
Yeah, it is.
Cool. We'll talk to you guys later. Good luck on your bets.